welcome to Lift. I'm here with Jim Yurzek from Sun and Ski in Avon, Colorado. We got Tim over here, you may know from Liberty Skis. Hey Tim.
What up?
We got a chance to sit down with you on the lift and want to know if this was comic book number 1. Tell us a little bit of your origin story. How did you get here today? Where did you come from growing up? And how did you get so into skiing?
Cool. Started 18 months old between grandpa's legs, so super early. And back in my day, I'm in my early 40s now, but my day it was all about ski racing, and in the East Coast, that's where we did a bunch of that. So it kind of started in the ski racing realm. Went to a ski academy called National Sports Academy for ski racing, raced in college, and then just jumped in the business, started working with Fisher. I was the Alpine product manager with them for a couple of years. Did a lot of retail. It's where you cut your teeth in this business, and you know, it's all about the front lines. It's really important. And then after that, I walked into a nice position with Liberty. They needed a sales manager, and I took it. It was great.
Awesome. The rest is history, I guess.
Yeah.
So Tim, so you were 18 months old. You started off skiing. Did you ever try to snowboard or dip your toe in that realm, or you just stuck with skiing?
I totally did. I got burnt out on ski racing for a while. I did a couple years full snowboard while I was living in Lake Placid, Whiteface area, and yeah, absolutely did a couple years, 100 days each year. And
nice.
I thought about it today. I was like, kind of miss the snowboard. I might have to get out. So
nice. So you're kind of a local celebrity in Summit County, whether you know it or not, with these epic pictures you get doing backcountry. Tell me a little bit of how that started for you, backcountry skiing, how often you get out, how do you motivate yourself to do that when others just stay at home?
Yeah, I mean, it's been super fun. Being an East Coaster, it's brand new to me, so I've been out here now for 5 years. And luckily I watched a lot of stuff going on social media, and it looked pretty awesome out there. Met up with a couple people that were really getting into it, and they kind of showed me the
Frisco
ropes.
powder addict.
Yep, Gary Fondle. He's definitely taught me a lot, and Doug Evans, another guy in the area that those guys get into the backcountry quite a bit and beat the lift lines that way. I love the exercise, and it's just an awesome time when you get out in the woods and you're all by yourself. It's awesome.
Nice. Love seeing it. The pictures are just amazing.
Super fun.
It looks fantastic. So, being in the industry, and you've seen like all kinds of ups and downs and trends and not, what are some of the things that were key changes in our industry that you feel impacted us, like made maybe our sport funner, more accessible? What are some of the things that really to you stand out?
Yeah, I would say obviously, you know, the rocker concept really kind of took off, and I think that there's some really good pieces that came out of rocker or early rise tips. As we get deeper snow, you want to keep that tip up and out and keep on moving down the hill. So the rocker being combined now with a lot of the more full camber skis, this kind of almost a hybrid design, has become really popular. And now we've just moved into shapes that are working, like our new V-Series. The tip is a little bit more blunted. It starts the turn a lot cleaner. We're going back to a flatter tail on that ski, so it finishes well. But at the same time, you know, we make a ski like the Helix, which is just fun-loving, do anything, ski in the park, ski in the trees, the POW, kind of a mixture of everything.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's been fun.
Being from, you said you're from the East Coast, correct?
Yep.
Originally?
Yep.
So what is your favorite place that you've ever been to ski?
Man, that's another tough one. There's a few on my list. Right off the bat, Jackson stands out.
Jackson. Or what's the backside?
The Pass, Teton Pass is back there. Yeah, it's Snowbird, Alta, also a couple of my key ones, and one of my favorites, honestly, is my backyard now is Beaver Creek. It's just it's got backcountry skiing for you if you want that, but you can also just lay groomers all day long.
Jim, since you're here, what's your favorite place to ski ever?
Ever
been
would be Valdez.
Valdez.
Had the pleasure of taking a trip up there once. Love to go back.
Yeah. So within your time, like growing up, literally through skiing in the industry, what are a couple, like either a pro or somebody in the business side of the industry that really has been somebody that you've looked up to, maybe you've like kind of tailored yourself or your career to? Who are those people?
I mean, some of these reps in the business are so good these days. Very, very strong. Lots of relationships, lots of time doing it. And one of our reps, TJ, he was a Minnesota state champ back in the day. So for a guy that's 6'5", he can absolutely rip. And he's a good rep. He calls back. He sends the emails. He does all the hard stuff that you have to do to absolutely. So some of those guys, as well as retailers, there's some great retailers out there, and I mean that's a very tough business, but it could be a really fun one when it's dumping and snowing like it is in Colorado right now. So
Nice.
So far so good.
Before we get off the lift here, if you can leave us with one thing to think about while we're out there on our skis or snowboards, what would it be?
From a tip point of view, I always lean towards the pole plant. I think the pole plant, the pole touch is a huge thing.
Underrated.
To just start that
Forgotten
turn. It's
about.
the initiation. Don't forget the pole plant. So
Awesome.
that's my.
You
that's
heard
my
it. Don't
word.
forget to pole plant. Get out there and ride.